Hello, today's video we have the following content.
The 2025 Spring Festival movie ratings are exposed. Xiao Zhan's The Legend of the Condor Heroes is the only one to break 9 points, and it is well received. Recently, as the 2025 Spring Festival officially kicked off, each movie attracted a lot of audiences to support it. Then the media exposed the 2025 Spring Festival movie Hupu ratings. Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes only broke 9 points, which is a very good result. It is worth mentioning that this movie has a high level of attention from the outside world, and the pre-sale box office is the champion. To a certain extent, it is not easy to get the first place in the rating. As a result, the rating is the first place, which can be said to be well received. It is reported that the 2025 Spring Festival movie Hupu ratings have been exposed. Xiao Zhan's Spring Festival movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes is the only one to break 9 points. Putting aside the honor, the box office revenue of this movie is very high. To a certain extent, it is not easy to get the first place in the rating. As a result, the hard power does not allow it. It is a well-received good movie. For Xiao Zhan, just as Wang Xiaoming released his review, Xiao Zhan's performance is very exciting and it is a good movie worth looking forward to. Xiao Zhan's new film The Legend of the Condor Heroes has exceeded 300 million inches pre-sale, but there are few screenings, which has caused dissatisfaction among fans. It is suspected that other movies have signed agreements with theaters to squeeze them, and some theaters use virtual box office. The audience calls for fair competition, and the film market will ultimately rely on quality. I'll take a bite of this melon during the Spring Festival. If you want to say that the most lively thing in this year's Spring Festival, besides firecrackers, it is probably the screening controversy of Xiao Zhan's new film The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest. The pre-sale box office broke through 300 million, which is a top-tier strength, and the fans' wallets are also powerful. What's the result? The screening is completely different from the pre-sale results. It is not as good as the top, but better than the bottom. It is stuck in the middle, which makes people anxious. 300 million per sale, everyone. This is not a small amount. How many movies can't be obtained, but The Legend of the Condor Heroes is obtained, but the screening can't keep up. Don't you think it's infuriating? Fans must be frustrated. They worked hard to support their idols with Krypton Gold, but the cinema couldn't even find a suitable show. Isn't this a waste of money? Some people say that the number of screenings depends on the cinema itself, and they can schedule it however they want. That's what they say, but if you look at the other Spring Festival blockbusters, Nezhe, Detective Chinatown, and Fengshen, the proportion of screenings is much higher than The Legend of the Condor Heroes. Who would believe that there's no trick here? Back then, Wu Jing's Wolf Warrior also went through this. There were few screenings and it was not optimistic, but it still relied on word of mouth to counterattack and fight its way out. The audience is not stupid. Who wants to watch a bad movie when there are good movies to watch? So, the twists and turns behind this scheduling are understood by those who know. It is said that several other movies have signed agreements with the cinema, and it is obvious that they want to squeeze The Legend of the Condor Heroes. This is like a group of people playing mahjong, and they have discussed it in advance, targeting you alone. It would be strange if you can win. There are even more outrageous things. It is said that some cinemas have played virtual box office, locking seats to create a false prosperity, so that the audience who want to watch can't buy tickets. This routine is really eye-opening. No wonder some movies seem to have high box office, but the actual viewing experience is like eating a fly. It turns out that it is all fake. It is not easy for fans either. In order to support their idols, they can only spend money like crazy, but in the end they are still restricted by various routines. Even the bigwigs of several fan groups have been banned, and there is no place to complain if they want to promote the movie. Isn't this obviously bullying? Thinking back to the past, when we were young and Ri Jinyong, who didn't fantasize about being a knight, chivalrous and swordsman, taking revenge. Now, the cinema has also begun to lack martial ethics. If the hero Guojing knew, he would probably have to come with the 18 palms of the dragon subduing to administer justice. After all, what the audience wants to see is a good movie. Not a digital game controlled by capital and routines. The film market should indeed pay attention to fair competition. After all, the audience values the quality of the work itself the most. If someone tries to manipulate the market by unfair means, it will not only damage the trust of the audience, but also the credibility of the entire industry. Only with a solid script, superb performance and careful production can we truly win the recognition of the market and the audience. As for which movie to watch on the first day of the Lunar New Year, it is really hard to say. The competition in the Spring Festival this year is quite fierce. There are all kinds of films, including martial arts, science fiction, comedy, and animation, each with its own audience. For Xiao Zhan's fans, supporting the legend of the Condor Heroes is undoubtedly the first choice. After all, this is not only a martial arts blockbuster adapted from a classic IP, but also a new challenge for Xiao Zhan. For audiences who like martial arts, if the quality of the movie is excellent, it is entirely possible to become a dark horse in the Spring Festival. Of course, the final decision on the box office trend is the reputation of the movie itself. No matter which movie it is, only with excellent quality can it stand out in the fierce competition of the Spring Festival. After the official release, the feedback from the market is the most real answer. I hope that all major film companies can let their works speak for themselves and bring truly good movies to the audience, rather than relying on marketing gimmicks to attract attention. Judging from the response of fans, The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero broke through 9 points in the Hupu score of the 2025 Spring Festival, becoming the only movie to reach this score, which is enough to show its quality and influence. Many viewers have said, a good movie deserves such a high score, and Xiao Zhan's The Condor Heroes is completely worthy of it. This is not only the recognition of fans, but also a true reflection of public word of mouth. For a long time, the popularity of this movie has remained high, and even attracted big names in various fields such as the entertainment industry and sports to watch the movie. This phenomenon is not hyped by marketing, but the quality of the movie itself is excellent. The plot, actor performance, martial arts spirit and other aspects have been recognized, which will cause such widespread attention and discussion. Xiao Zhan's Guojing, as the soul of the film, is undoubtedly the focus of heated discussion among the audience. Judging from the current evaluation, he not only successfully interpreted Guojing's loyalty, tenacity and growth, but also gave this role new vitality. The audience saw his efforts and dedication, and also felt his deep understanding of the role. It is this real sense of substitution that has made the film widely recognized and received such a high score. The competition in the Spring Festival has always been fierce, and the fact that The Legend of the Condor Heroes can stand out among many strong films is not only an affirmation of Xiao Zhan, but also a revitalization of martial arts movies. I hope this work can continue to shine and let more audiences feel the charm of martial arts movies. In short, I wish Xiao Zhan all the best and congratulate Xiao Zhan. Being able to achieve such a brilliant result in the Spring Festival with The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero is inseparable from his efforts and persistence, and even more inseparable from everyone's support and recognition. This is not only his personal breakthrough, but also a wonderful bloom of martial arts movies. Special thanks to those friends who supported Xiao Zhan, Pen Yacheng, Zhang Yixing, Wang Xiaoming, Zhao Lucy, Zhao Lei, A Younga, etc. Everyone's friendship is really touching. Competition in the entertainment industry is fierce, but true friends will always give encouragement and support at critical moments. This kind of friendship not only warms Xiao Zhan's heart, but also makes fans feel full of positive energy. In the new year, I hope everyone can have smooth sailing, successful careers, and happy lives. I hope Xiao Zhan will continue to bring more wonderful works, and I also wish everyone to celebrate the new year happily together.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.